Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the development of sorry. Today we're going to be talking about the roller coaster company or amusement park company that has many successful and not successful parks. And their name is Zen0 Park Industry. Now, let's get on to the first park they made. Alrighty, so now we're into the park. Now we got an exclusive time to go into this park, since it's been closed for a few years, for over 10 years. Now it's sad, but it's completely messed up and vandalized. So I'm gonna explain the rides we see. So the first ride we see is Cobra Returns 2. Now this used to be Cobra. Cobra got taken down, and there was a new ride built called Cobra Returns. Cobra Returns got took down. Now there's Cobra Returns 2. As you can see, they began to sell parts of it since Cobra Returns 2 had to get put down. The chain lift still works. As you can see, the wood's all rusted out, all ran out of color. Goes down. It had a little cove, I guess a snake roll or a snake twist, and then you go down this hill in the end. Do another. This is original. They called it Cobra Returns 2, but it was still technically just Cobra, but just reskinned and made better and added new things to it. This used to be a big hill, and then it would go back up. And then this always has been here. And then they decided to put this station here. Never been built. We'll test this one for you. Sadly, we cannot. Cobra Returns 2. We'll see if we can find footage of it running. Alrighty, let's get into another one. As you can see, we have many stores and stuff that are really badly placed. They're really badly, built there. We got scrambled eggs, penguin dive, merry-go-round, rock and rollin', tower, and also we have a miniature railroad and stuff. So one of the latest additions they added, one of the last additions they added, last roller coaster, was Cowardly Mouse. Now we'll show you it real quick. These haven't been running for years. You can see the wood has ran out for this. Cobra FYI, Cobra Returns 2 was still up and running when this came out. Alrighty, so since we just showed you that ride, before we get on to the Mega Looper, we'll show you, or not the Mega Looper, and before we show you a looping coaster, we'll show you the miniature railroad. This thing is kind of old, but not really. Now, we'll show you real quick. Basically, it's like a normal railroad during like, like it goes around the park, which was also a huge mistake for the part of what they decided to build. Now, funny thing is, the company who made this park said they're gonna go back and revamp it. Now, let's just hope they're gonna do that. But if they don't, then let's hope they do that. But they sell off some of the things that they didn't need, like this miniature railroad people have been saying was nothing. That everything they never didn't even need it. As you can see, it's very bad right here because of old age. Of course, it used to go over here, and you see it's messed up, and there's a lot of broken things over here. As you can see, it used to go over around by Cobra. Once again, we'll see if we can get some footage of either Cobra Returns 2, Cobra Returns, or Cobra. Cobra, it's gonna be hard to get the footage of. So you can see it went all around Cobra. Now Cobra is shut down forever. People are wondering if when they revamp this, are they gonna bring Cobra back? No one knows right now, but that's something that a lot of people are hoping is gonna happen. They might just completely demolish the old Cobra station and everything. Alrighty, let's talk about the one that everyone's been waiting for. The Looper, the Killer Twister. Now this is one of the biggest rides here, and they already said that they're not going to get rid of it when they come back. But this is, how about, let's see. Of course, you can see the thing went through the Killer Twister. And then here it goes. One loop. Two loops. It did the little swerve here. 3 loops. Of course, they said 4 loops and 5 loops. And then there's a picture at the end. This is their first park, and right now they're still trying to fix it up. On to their second park. That's still somewhat operational. Hello everyone, and welcome to Leafy Lake, their second park in their lineup. It's pretty loud, so we're gonna have to keep the audio down. They have a merry-go-round. They have a Ferris wheel. They also were working on making a wooden roller coaster. They have a boat, like a rolling boat. They have a haunted house. They also have a roller coaster named Wave. This is their only main roller coaster. This is their only coaster here. Now, how about we go through real quick? This one was actually somewhat so we're gonna have to keep the audio off for now. It goes up this long turn, this long, like curved thing. Wave has been copied a few times. It has been worked on and made a few copies of. It goes down, does a little huge curve, does a little spiral, goes around, and goes down. That's basically it. People have been suspecting that this park is not doing good, and is still trying to work on, it's not doing good with money. So people are hoping it's gonna be able to last. Of course, they already have a wooden roller coaster, and they're thinking of demolishing it because they're gonna do a duo one, but they're thinking of demolishing it. Now we're at their other park that they have worked on for a while. Alrighty, so again, this is their third park in their chain. Now we won't be able to show you a few of their other parks since they are currently unavailable to go in since they're doing revamps. And they're all doing revamps and stuff. But this park called Crazy Castle, or they said they're gonna change the name soon. It's cool because there is a lot of cool things here. There is the ride called Time Warp, which they are working on making better, and right now they are working on making better and trying to make it more popular. We'll just show you it real quick. Skips over there, goes down that hill. Once again, this is their first ride. Time Warp. Now we're at their other ride called Terra Leva. Now, it is a arrow looper. As we can see, it goes up, does a little curve, and heads down. Does 2 loops. Goes up, has a little break, and goes down into the Batwing. Then it heads down to some hills, does a corkscrew, goes down, has another break, or I think that's a booster actually. Goes really slowly up the hill, but then it drops down the hill and does a few more hills, and it goes back into the station. That's Terra Leva. Now, another ride that is here is Sea Serpent. This is one of the rides that they decided to completely. They changed the whole model. It used to be a ride where it used to be a wooden drift coaster, but then it didn't work, so they decided to change it to a normal wood coaster. Let's watch it. Of course, they just sort of reopened this park, so it's going to be a bit not as popular as it normally is. And there's Sea Serpent. Let's go check out the other ride. So, this is the ride they just added not so long ago called Pippin Demon. So, there used to be an inverted coaster here that was huge. It was red. It was basically the same colors except red and black. Now there's this ride called Pippin Demon. Of course, it's pretty popular because of it just coming out. Alrighty, it's about to take off. It launches, goes up there, tips a little bit, goes down, does swerving, goes up, goes back down, fire, does a loop, and goes back to the station to take another round. Of course, it's new, so it's running perfectly. On to our next ride. A ride that normally people forget, and is closed right now, is Stargazer. It is semi-old. We'll show you real quick. It launches up when the first spike, vertical spike, goes to the second vertical spike, goes back down, goes to the other vertical spike, and then goes back down, and goes back to another vertical spike, and then that's it. Never mind. I guess they added a new one. Of course, it was closed, so maybe it's busted. We're not sure. We think it might be busted, just to be honest. That was Stargazer. They have it closed for quite a while. Another coaster. Wooden Wild Mouse 1. It's technically just Wooden Wild Mouse. Here we go. This is exactly new. Goes around, drops down, goes around again, and then just drops in. It's just a ride that goes back and forth, back and forth. Nothing special. So, there is something else that people have been wondering. What happened to some of the rides? Like the Ferris wheel that was in front. And also the diver. Many of the rides that used to be here went back here. There was even there was the pirate ship, and there was Scrambler, and everything that was also back there. Also Orbit was all back there. People wondering why was it back there, and now they're all out. Well, some of them are. Because they were getting revamped and refixed. Like how Steel Comet is not Steel Comet. Time Warp is gonna go soon. People have been theorizing. All we can do is hope it's not gonna go. Another one of their most successful parks is this park right here. As you can see, we have a whole history about it on our YouTube channel, Bond25 Gaming. You can watch the whole series to find out the whole history about them. But it's one of their most successful parks yet. Please go check it out. Hello guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Just showing my parks off basically. But yeah, basically I was just showing my parks off. There's gonna be a series coming soon of me revamping this park. It's my first park I ever built in a Rollercoaster Tycoon game, and it's completely destroyed and messed up. So I'm gonna see if I can repair it and get it to become a successful park. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you're new. See everyone in the next video. Bye!